So Stacey, here at Advertising Week, tell us what's going on in terms of the demand for data, expectations from buyers and publishers, and how you guys fit into that mix.
So we're excited to be here at Advertising Week to talk about data and how the demand for data is really higher than ever across every type of brand, publisher, company, you name it. What we are seeing is a resurgence of folks really trying to understand who their customers are so that they know how to talk to them more effectively, they can be more relevant, they can drive more emotions and personalization to really get them to take an action to work more closely or to convert to be a customer of their brand.
So how can that impact the creative process?
It impacts the creative process in a number of ways. On the front end, if you really have a good understanding of who your customers truly are, it takes a lot of that guesswork out, a lot of the artwork out of the creative process, because you start with really a good understanding and a profile of who those customers are, what she cares about, what she's buying, where she shops, what her preferences are, so that you can then put more relevant content and relevant imagery and creative in front of them, again, to drive that good conversion.
So we hear a lot about understanding the audience for planning. What about understanding the audience for attribution and performance, closing the loop? What does Epsilon do in that respect?
It's important that you're not just able to target the right customers or activate the right audience, but really figure out who converted in the end. So we're bringing to bear a lot of unique transactional data to help with that closed loop measurement across all channels. I think attribution is still a work in progress. There's a lot of different methodologies out there. We're trying to help customers understand by channel which customers are converting, be it via email, social platform channels, digital advertising, or even good old direct mail.
And I know it's early on in terms of the integration with Publicis, but we hear a lot about data and advertising merging, the Axiom with IPG, and there's a lot of what's going on with that trend, and what do you hope you bring to the Epsilon will bring to the marketing world, the advertising world, through this integration with Publicis?
Well, we're thrilled to have just recently joined the Publicis Groupe, early on in integration, but I think the vision for Publicis Groupe is really putting data at the core of everything they do. Merging of the first-party data and the third-party data to really gain that full 360-degree view of who the customer is and what she cares about, to really help drive all creative strategy and activation across channels.
And finally, just for people who don't know Epsilon and the scope of it, and we've heard of, how do you describe the core offering, your core offering of data?
For Epsilon at large, it's really all about interaction management and helping our customers really link that first-party data and third-party data together to drive superior outcomes. For me, running the data practice, I'm responsible for curating and monetizing all the third-party data assets across Epsilon and now the greater Publicis Groupe.